Drop keys. Oh, okay.
Keys. Find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams. Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
You might be surprised to find out I wrote a script for this intro. I'll only briefly be visiting Skyrim in this video because this is a sequel to the video I posted about a month ago. The only reason I'm even playing Skyrim at all is because I forgot to collect the Lusty Argonian Maid spin-off book, the Sultry Argonian Bard. The first part isn't required, but this video will mainly be focused on Oblivion and a bit of Morrowind. So if you're expecting more Skyrim content, I recommend you watch the original video after this one to get the full story. Luckily for me, I only have to go as far back as Morrowind because Crassius Curio, the author of the Lusty Argonian Maid, is a character in Morrowind. After collecting every book in Oblivion and meeting the author in Morrowind, I'll have every Lusty Argonian Maid book in my possession. And I'll also have another video that could be used as a guide for anyone weird enough to want to do this. I don't want to keep you guys here any longer, so let's get straight into the video. I lost my original Lusty Argonian Maid save, so I loaded into my 0 carry weight character. The Sultry Argonian Bard is in Dead Drop Mine, which is inside of Fort Dawnguard. I made it as far as I could in Dead Drop Falls, using Whirlwind Sprint to get around tougher areas, until I dropped these bridges and realized there was a gate that could only be opened by shooting a button. I didn't have a bow or crossbow since this character has no carry weight, so I had to go look for one. Luckily I'm in Fort Dawnguard, so they just have crossbows laying around everywhere. This crossbow made me over encumbered, so I used the whirlwind sprint and wait technique until I was over to this button, and then I shot it to open the gate that was blocking my path. I'm glad I didn't just drop the crossbow after this section because there were a few more buttons I needed to shoot before I could get rid of the crossbow. After I got to the Dead Drop Mine area, I was able to drop my crossbow since I didn't need to shoot any more of those annoying buttons. It wasn't long before I could grab the Sultry Argonian Bard, forever over encumbering my character. Did I forget this one last time? I gotta read it? Fine, I'll read the whole thing. The Sultry Argonian. Nope, you guys don't get free erotic book readings. You should have caught me when I was live. Are you sure you want to be an Argonian? Well, I'm not sure, but I will be an Argonian. Apparently I made my way into the Emperor's dreams. I'm gonna make my way into your dreams if you don't subscribe to my channel. After the Emperor broke me out of my cell, I just made my way through these beginning areas, and then picked my burst sign right before the Emperor's bodyguards did a terrible job at protecting him and let him get stabbed in the back. After the Emperor's death, I made a quick custom class that was exactly the same as the Mage class, but it had sneak instead of alchemy. And around here you're gonna see a massive increase in quality because everything before this point I forgot to record, so I had to rip from my live stream. The first book we're gonna grab is in Imperial City in the Tiber Septim Hotel. I tried to pickpocket Augusta for it, but it failed and I ended up having to kill her. On the bright side, that's the first Lusty Argonian Maid book collected. Even though I had to serve time in jail, it was worth killing her in the long run because next I need to join the Dark Brotherhood, and to join the Dark Brotherhood you need to have killed an innocent. After sleeping, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood will visit you, asking you to kill Rufio in the Inn of Ill Omen. Killing Rufio is as simple as going into the private quarters and sneaking up on him with a dagger. After killing Rufio, I slept in the same bed he would have slept in if, he was alive. When I woke, I was once again greeted by a member of the Dark Brotherhood, this time telling me to go to their headquarters, where I realized I was terrible at Oblivion lockpicking. Okay, I got an idea. I'm just gonna auto attempt. First try. First try. After picking that lock, I told the black door the password, and then I pickpocketed Ochiva for the next Lusty Argonian Maid. But I'm not done with the Dark Brotherhood yet. I need to accept their next contract and take the Lusty Argonian Maid off the body of my next victim. So I hid in this crate and then got loaded onto the ship. While on the ship, I had to kill a few pirates just so I could get to my target. Gaston put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, I'm the main character. I took the Lusty Argonian Maid book off his corpse and then went on to the next one. The next book is in Anvil. It's just in Heinrich Oakenhull's house, so all I have to do is pick an average lock and then grab the book. The next Lusty Argonian Maid book I went for is in Gweden Farm, but I didn't realize you have to start a quest to even gain access to this place. So I asked the guard if he heard any rumors, which is actually a cool mechanic. I wish you could do that in Skyrim instead of just having to talk to innkeepers. The guard led me to this guy named Gogan that got his ring stolen by a gang of thieves. Those same thieves tried to recruit me and told me to meet them at Gweden Farm at a certain time, so I waited until that time and then revealed to them that I was only there for Gogin's ring. But in reality, I'm just there for a Lusty Argonian Maid book, so I had to kill all of them. Once they were dead, a bunch of guards showed up to clean up the place, but I went into the basement and grabbed the Lusty Argonian Maid book. The next 4 books are all in the same place. They're in a bookstore called Southern Books. The book-loving orc started attacking me, so I had to attack back and kill him so I could steal the Lusty Argonian Maid books he had on the shelf. The next book is deep in Sundercliff Watch. On the wiki, it said that this was like a harder dungeon. There it is, the Lusty Argonian Maid. Sorry for turning off the cool music, but I gotta get back to work. The next Lusty Argonian Maid book is in Deep Scorn Hollow, a DLC player home. It's actually a cool lair, but you don't just get the Lusty Argonian Maid right away. You first have to buy the Dark Minion add-on for your lair. And this video is my first time playing Oblivion like ever, so I did what I think is bartering. After I sold a few things, I was able to buy the Dark Minion add-on. I went into the Dark Minion's room and found the Lusty Argonian Maid book under his bed. The next book is back in Anvil inside the sea tub Clarabella, and I am horrible at Oblivion lockpicking, so this took forever. Oh my god, finally. Next, I just had to kill the captain to get the key to his chest because I was not picking another super hard lock, and the Lusty Argonian Maid is right inside. That's technically all the Lusty Argonian Maid books in Cyrodiil, so now I have to go to the Shivering Isles. Before you can go anywhere worth going in the Shivering Isles, you need to kill this gatekeeper. I met up with someone named Jared Icevein, and he was able to make arrows out of a different gatekeeper skeleton. Using those skeleton arrows, I was able to weaken the gatekeeper to the point where I could kill him pretty easily. After killing the gatekeeper, I was given the keys to the gates so I could move on to more interesting places. Since I'm now in the main part of the Shivering Isles, I'm able to grab this Lusty Argonian Maid book in a city called Bliss. After grabbing that book, there's one last book I need to grab. That's in Dunroot Burrow. But before I can enter, I need to do some of the Shivering Isles main quest line. And this mission is actually really cool. I could choose whether I wanted someone to go insane or die just by pushing one of these buttons. Here I made someone die by just spawning a bunch more enemies into this area. Drop keys. Oh, okay.
Keys. Find the key, rich beyond all my dreams. Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
And in this final area, I had the choice between Ghost Illusion and Raising the Dead. I picked Ghost Illusion, which made this person think he died and turned into a ghost, but he actually wasn't dead, so he just went insane.
Please, meet me in the reception.
What? After doing that quest, I talked to Sheogorath again, and he gave me the quest to go into Dunroot Burrow. The whole premise of this quest is I kill bugs and I eat the bug stuff, and I'm able to go inside and survive. Oh, that is gross. So that's exactly what I did. I killed a bunch of bugs and ate the bug stuff, but this was the hardest dungeon that I've done yet, so I died a few times. They'll do addict. Okay. After I got knocked out, I respawned and then grabbed the Lusty Argonian Maid book behind this person's bed. Altogether, I have 14 books, 6 stolen and 8 are not stolen, but it's not over yet because I still have Morrowind to visit. In Morrowind, I spawned in and looked around a little bit because this is my first time playing. Of course, I made a female Argonian character to play as to fit the theme. And not that it matters, but I made a mage class. I wandered into a silt strider and then found out I could pay to go to the exact area I wanted to go to. And then I wandered into a boat and it was the same thing. Oh yeah, let's go to Vivid Klalu. That's where I needed to go. I asked this guard about Crassius Curio and he told me where Crassius's mansion is. Oh, there you are! Here he is. Uncle Crassius. I think you have something that I want. I failed casting the spell. Die, Crassius. Okay. I killed him. And there it is. The final Lusty Argonian Maid. I killed the author. It's a beauty in every game. This has been a journey. Took me all the way back to Morrowind for this one book. And that's every Lusty Argonian Maid book in the entire Elder Scrolls series. There's 14 from Oblivion and 1 from Morrowind, making 15 for this video. I did this challenge live, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications so make sure you catch me live. And if you haven't seen part 1 to this, where I did the same thing but in Skyrim, now's your time to click the video on the screen to watch that. But if you have seen that already, you can click this video on screen to watch me beat Skyrim with no carry weight. It turned into my most viewed video on the channel, so it must be good.